Good morning, everybody. So today I found a passage in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 19 through 23 that kind of reached out to me and reminded me what I need to do and what I am trying to do. So with that, I'm going to read it. For though I am free from all men, I have made myself a slave to all, so that I may win more. To the Jews I became as a Jew, so that I might win Jews. To those who are under the law, as under the law, though not being myself under the law, so that I might win those who are under the law. To those who are without law, as without law, though not being without the law of God, but under the law of Christ, so that I might win those who are without law. To the weak I become weak, that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all men, so that I may by all means save some. I do all things for the sake of the gospel, so that I may become a fellow partaker of it. So, Paul, he shared the gospel with everybody. And it was so important for him to share the gospel with people. He would do just about anything. He would to reach them. I guess he would put himself in their shoes, or put himself in a situation to where it gave him the opportunity to share the gospel with them. And he did it because he wanted people to have the same salvation that he received from Christ. And that's what we need to be. We need to be willing to find that common ground with somebody that will help lead them to Christ. And this is where our past experiences before Christ come into play, because we can empathize with those who are going through the same things that we went through before we came to Christ. It gives us the door of opportunity to reach that person. And a beautiful thing about Paul is it was for everybody. I mean, he did it for everybody. He did his best to find that common ground, or that one thing that would get his foot in the door, so that he could share Christ's love and Christ's salvation with those. And also, it's not that he wasn't optimistic, I don't think, but rather the opposite. He was hopeful, because in the end, Jesus told us that not all are going to make it to the kingdom of heaven. It's biblical fact, and that's just because man's hearts are so hard sometimes that they will absolutely refuse to believe in God and in Jesus Christ. That's just the sinful nature of man, and also the work of Satan. Because Satan is going to keep some to himself, because he will convince them that God doesn't exist. And he'll actually do that through the lie that he doesn't exist. So, it's pretty tragic. So that's why that's why Paul said some. And by doing so, by believing in Christ and his birth, life, death, and resurrection, and by sharing it, he gets to share that salvation with those that come to Christ through his sharing. So, And this is, I guess, my way of trying to share. This is, like I said, I talked with Gail for months about having that feeling of sharing the gospel on my channel. Because my channel, let's face it, guys, my channel is a hobby to me. But I think God has now opened my heart to making this my main focus of my channel. But I'll still post other things. But all in all, I pray and I hope that in everything that I show and that I do on my channel, it's reflective of Christ in me. So with that, I love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.